What's up everybody, Matt from the Gamer Initiative here, bringing you my very first episode of my Manager Mode commentary from FIFA 15. If you haven't checked out our channel before, we normally do a weekly video called the Game of the Week Show where we discuss all video game news and all different types of games. So if you're a keen gamer, please do check that out. But obviously today you're here to witness me through my career as a manager in FIFA 15. So we're going to start this up straight away. In we go, and I've been thinking about what team I was going to manage. You can probably see there on the screen that I am a fan of Arsenal. But that's kind of a club that's already expected to win the league, and it's maybe not as fun because they've already got a good team. There's not much there to do. I've got a couple of options here. I'm not going to select. Yeah, we'll take the top scout in this one. That might help us out. So we'll take him. And I've been thinking about this, and it's been a hard decision because a lot of my family are from the south coast, and they support Portsmouth, so they're probably going to hate me for doing this. But I'm a professional, and I figured after all the trouble that went on in the summer, Southampton losing all of their players, all of their managers, they need someone to come in and steady the ship, and I think I'm a good guy to do that, the right man to do that. And more importantly, Southampton have never won a title from the top division, which is another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to pick a team that's never won that top division, so I'm going to give it a go. It was between them and Swansea, and I've kind of lent with Southampton just because I think their start of the season you would have figured they were maybe in a bit more trouble. They've obviously started the season very well, but from the start of the season it was a bit of concern. So what I'm going to probably do, let's just go through this here. So we'll play on world class. Needs to be a bit of a challenge. No point just putting it on anything easy. 5-minute halves, that's fine. I will do the leniency and the financial strictness because I want as much money back as possible. That's all fine. No, we don't want to disable that. So let's head into this here. So yeah, obviously Southampton lost a lot of players in the summer, and they've probably brought in a load more players in as well. But I might get rid of some of those players and kind of put my own take on this squad and see what the players want. And I want you guys to help me out. You know, maybe suggest some players that's going to do the job for this team and really kind of take them that next step to win the Premier League. So I want to build around the youngsters. Yeah, I'm not slim. Push, I'm only regular, so there we go. So yeah, I really want to kind of build this team up, a bit of youth, and watch these players grow and kind of hopefully become one of the powerhouses in English football. So there we go. Southampton, I'm excited about the future with Southwell. And there we go. Let's talk there. Tadic set for the Southampton move. So that's obviously one of the players that Southampton have brought in after their big kind of clear out of their squad. Tadic is a player I probably will keep because he is a good player. He's still fairly young, but maybe some of the players I will look to move out. We'll assess what we're going to do in this video is mainly just assess the squad, see how they are, see where we need to improve, and take it from there. So career, let me just sort this out very quickly. We'll do Southampton. There we go. Cool. So yeah, I really want to build. There's no point kind of just playing as the team and stuff. It's manager mode, so I want to be a manager. This is the first time I'm actually playing FIFA 15 whatsoever. It looks very familiar to FIFA 14. Here we go. Let's go into our emails, see what we've got. So what's our league objective? The board. Let's read through that. We mostly judge you on your success in the league. Decided that your season objective for the league will be to qualify for the Champions League. Wow, they are setting big asks here from our first season. So, and also they want us to have a good cup run as well. So a lot asking from the board in our first season. Champions League, therefore we've got to beat out two of the likes of the Manchester clubs, Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool. Not going to be easy, but we'll give it a go. It's one of our scouts here, so we'll set up our scouts in a minute. That's fine. Welcome to the club. So we've got a scout report here. Okay, so they've obviously been scouting players for us. A lot of young English talent there. So what we're going to do, see anything else in here? That's just all normal stuff. So yeah, they want us to get to the last 16 of a domestic cup as well. that's possible. You know, maybe the League Cup might be a better target. We're going to have to manage our squad. So let's go into the squad anyway and have a look, see where we're set, see where we need to improve. Okay, so this is all different from before. Like I said, it's the first time I'm playing, so I need to get used to it. I'm not going to play the 4-5-1. I like the 4-2-3-1 formation. I think that's a good formation to play. So I need to find that on here. If I can find it. Where are you? 4-2. Is it there? Maybe it's that one. That's kind of more the formation I'm looking at, but we can change that into more of a... I'm pretty sure you can normally edit these things. Okay, there we go. That's the one there. 4-2. Yeah. So that's the formation we're gonna go with. Roles, instructions, tactics, squad. Okay, so this is all very different. I must admit, I like the look of this. It's a lot nicer than just a long list. So our defence, I'm pretty happy with our defence. It's okay. It's not spectacular, but Southampton always been good. Alderweireld, he was actually someone that I bought in my FIFA 14 commentary for Arsenal. Fraser Forster is obviously a decent keeper. Font, the captain. Klein. Bertrand on a season-long loan. In the midfield, what have we got in here? So maybe Cork would probably come into here alongside Schneiderlin. Pele up top. So we can see here all the different stats. There's plenty of here. So he's a good header of the ball. Not bad finishing. Tadic will definitely be playing. Probably in the hole, to be honest. And so we've got Shane Long as well. Not the biggest fan of Shane Long, but he might be okay as a backup, possibly. Davis, we'll move him over there now, onto the right wing. Okay, so let's have a look at our bench and see what we've got here. See, like we could play Wanyama maybe instead of Cork in there. We'd have to do a player comparison, which I think you can do this way. There we go. So, yeah, I do like, when I have my two central midfielders, I would personally like to go with the person that's like, you know, a powerful players in the middle, your box-to-box midfielders. You can see there Wanyama's very powerful from there, and yeah, strength 90. So yeah, I think Wanyama's actually probably the better choice in there. Okay, so here's our bench. So it's not a huge amount depth-wise. Oh yeah, we've obviously got Rodriguez, Yoshida. They're okay. So as you can see down here, we're getting into the 50s and 60s. That's not really going to be Premier League caliber. It's not going to help us, you know, win the league. You need players in 70s, 80s. Obviously, we're struggling with the 80s. So, on quick glance, I'm happy with my defence. I generally like to try and have 2 players for each position. So, or at least reasonable cover. So it looks like we might need to get we've got some decent backup at centre back. Looks like we might need to look at getting some fullbacks. Because at the moment we've only got Bertrand and Klein. No real cover there if either of them get injured. In terms of the midfield, we've obviously got Wanyama, Schneiderlin. We've got Cork as well, who's not bad. So maybe one more in the centre of the park. Just looking down here again, not a huge amount. Ward-Prowse, let's have a look here. He's not bad. Not the strongest, but he's okay. So maybe we're okay central midfield. Rodriguez. So let's put Rodriguez out onto here. That's where he's going to be. So we've also got Rodriguez, Davis, Tadic there, Pelel. So he's again strong. So what I'm probably looking at the moment, fullbacks, definitely. We need to improve those. And maybe someone for the right wing. At the moment we've only got Davis, not much else there. And possibly another sort of striker, because the strikers we have are both very similar. I quite often like to have maybe someone that's I suppose Long's actually quite quick. He's a lot quicker than I thought he would be. 83 sprint speed, 85 acceleration. So yeah, he's not. So maybe that's not a key area. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I would like to get your guys' interpretations of how we're going to make this squad better and compete. But definitely straight off the bat, fullbacks and some in these wide areas we need to improve. So we will yes, save changes to that. So that is what we're going to look at and scout from the get-go. And I think I will scout another striker as well, because you need that top quality striker that's going to score you 20 goals a season. So let's go into the global transfer network. So look at this. This is our scout here, our 5-star scout. We've got a couple of 4-star scouts here. So obviously Southampton are known as well for having a good academy. So where should we look for a good player? So Portugal, Italy, Spain, Belgium. See, he's got 5-star anywhere we go. Just having a think. Maybe we'll go here. Maybe we can find like a decent young Italian or Spanish striker. I can't think of many up and coming in England that we'd be able to get a good deal on. Maybe a French striker, I'm not sure. But we'll send him here. We will send him to Italy. I'll send him to him. Okay, someone's already set there. Okay, that's fine. So what we got? We've got England, Spain, Italy. Okay, England, Spain, Italy. Let's send him to Germany then. All the powerhouses of football. Yeah. Okay. So now we need to set up our instructions and say what we're going to be looking. So we've got any promising player, first team quality playmaker. Yeah, that's maybe fair enough. With any Tadic there, we do need someone that's going to be a decent cover, but first team quality, maybe not. Central midfield, first team quality, no. We're going to go change this to, yeah, see, like players they're recommending here. See, someone like Adel Taarab's not bad. He's probably quite cheap. Pick him up. Again, I want to go with young players. No one older than like 27. I'm looking maybe to do a 4 or 5 seasons here, so I want them to be here for that entire duration. So let's set up here fullback attributes. So I think they need to be ideally first team quality and pacey. I think we really need to improve those areas. Klein, I like Klein, and Klein will be fine. Bertrand's okay, but only having 2, that is a big issue if we fall down with injuries. So that's fine, and we will just bring the age down to, like I said, 26. I think is a good age. It doesn't matter about the contract. We don't care about that. Okay, so fullback, promising players. We'll edit that a little bit though, not 16 to 50. You know, I'm always willing to look at promising players, but let's keep them at an age where they're still going to grow. So we've got first team. I don't think we need midfield, any position, playmaker. So edit that instruction. First team quality, and we want him to be prolific. And striker, or any attacker, I suppose. That's fine. Again, bring the age down. We don't want them. We don't want any players that are past it. There we go. And then we'll set up one more, just very quickly, for the wing. For the wingers. Again, 26 attributes. So obviously I want someone that's decent at crossing and a bit of a dribbler and pacey. So quite specific on that. That's what you want your wingers to be. They need to do all 3 of those things. There we go. So I'm going to leave that video here. I'm not going to do too much in this first episode. Kind of just wanted to show you guys what we've got. You know, where the areas we need to improve. And basically, I would love your guys' input about some decent players to uncover and search for. And as you can see down here, we've only got 9.5 million. What I might actually do, Because Southampton sold a lot of players in the summer, so they should have had, I would argue, a slightly larger budget than that. So I might use one of these things up here where you can basically get like a takeover. So it will give me like, there we go, financial takeover. It will give me like 20 or 30 million. So just a little bit more to play with. It makes for a more enjoyable commentary for you guys and your point of view. So actually, let's do that right now. Redeem now. Congratulations, you now own this item. Oh, look at that, I got an achievement. Big spender. Okay, so I assume that will update when we maybe advance along a couple of days. At least I hope so. I've never used it before, so let's just see very, very quickly if we advance on a couple of days, see what happens. Okay, that'll do. So we got, wow. Okay, we got a bit more money than I was expecting us to get, but obviously I need to very much adjust that because we need to bring the wage budget in strike. So we've actually got a lot more money than I thought we were going to get. But I suppose, you look at the players they sold. They sold Lallana, Lovren, Shaw, Chambers, Lambert. They brought in almost actually 100 million in the amount they sold. So maybe it's not a million miles away from how they were at the start of the summer. So we will take it from there. Obviously now, guys, that gives us great flexibility to be able to go out and get some decent players to improve this squad and try and push them on. Qualify for the Champions League, like I said, is our first target. But then beyond that, maybe push for the title or get a cup at least in the first season. So there you go, guys. That will be the end of this video for now. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a feel for the squad and what we need to do. We've got a lot of money to spend now, so please do leave those comments down below about which players we can maybe look to get or scout in that transfer market. I really feel this will be a lot more of an enjoyable commentary with my viewers giving me input onto this. If you have enjoyed this and do want to watch more, please obviously like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and do these on a daily or almost daily basis just to keep it going. So I look forward to seeing you next time.